What's popping, YouTube? Oh my gosh, I literally have not made a video I think in like a year, and I'm always like, yeah, I'm always recording, I'm gonna record, I'm gonna post, I'm gonna edit, and I never do that. So joke's on me. But it's a new year, okay, and I'm finna get on this shit.
Period. 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 Period.
Because I got a lot of ideas and I know I'm entertaining, so you know, I gotta put them out there. Anyways, before we get into the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Okay, subscribe, people. It's free. You people are literally paying $15.99 for Netflix, all this money for freaking Hulu, Amazon Prime, even YouTube Premium. You people are paying YouTube Premium, but you cannot subscribe for free to my channel. Please subscribe. Yeah, and without further ado, let's get into the video.
Can't fuck with your man them. Talk too much, me no like them. See me with my people, you for stand firm. Now a couple people back you can't sem. Can't fuck with your man them. Keep the circle tight, man, pass them. No new friends, that's the anthem. That's the anthem. That's the anthem.
Their names define a movement. Their deaths a rallying cry for justice. The killing of George Floyd has protesters demanding change, led by Black Lives Matter once again.
It's time for us to stand up in George's name and say, get your knee off our necks.
I know every fucking YouTuber be like, as y'all can see by the title. I find that so cringy, but like, I don't know what else to say, so I'm gonna say the same thing. As y'all can see by the title, today's video is basically trends to leave in 2021. Okay, I know some of y'all are gonna, you know, y'all finna come for me, but it has to be said because there's no way you've been going on 4 years now doing the same shit. Like, no, like, it's a new year. Step up and leave the baggage where we're like, leave it back there. You don't need to keep bringing those things into your life because at the end of the day, you're not progressing. And some things they're just not cute. Like, imagine really being in 2022 doing shit that I used to do last year. Like, aren't you embarrassed?
Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
Anyways, the first thing, because I wrote it down. I put it on my notes app, but I'm using my phone to record right now. So I wrote it down. The first thing is Twitter. And I'm not saying leave the app, but the things that we be doing on Twitter, we need to leave in 2021. Like, recycle topics. Like, why are we always arguing about, oh, who should be paying on the first date? Or like, perm your hair, keep your hair natural. Like, those topics, like, if you want to do it, do it. If you don't, then don't. We don't need to always have an argument about it because at this point, we should know what we should and shouldn't do. Like, I don't know why every 2 days, there's an argument on Twitter about something that we've argued about or been arguing about since 2016. Like, why are we still talking about this? Like, come on now. This is boring. We need to move on. And another thing is the rise and grind. Tweets, posts, comments, all of that shit. Leave it in 2021 because there's no way you're waking up in the morning, rise and grind, like, no. If you ain't making money, sit down. Like we all know you're not waking up at 6 in the morning to go do a morning run. Like, you're waking up at 6 in the morning to freaking make a tweet, go back to bed, and continue with your low life self. Like, what are you really doing? AK, TK, MK from Toronto. Like, what are you guys really doing? Like, it's honestly, that's another thing too. I feel like at this point, being a quote unquote hood man in 2022 is boring. It's embarrassing. Like, why are you doing that? Like, I'm not saying, like, obviously if you're from the hood, then you're from the hood, period. Like, you know, there's certain things that you're gonna do. You're gonna be involved in the culture. But there's also certain things that, like, y'all just be doing, like, that is not necessary. Like, stop with the rise and grind messages, please. Number 2 is normalizing things, which also goes, like, back to the Twitter topic. Why are we normalizing things that you should have been doing? Why? Let's normalize not being toxic. You should have already not been doing that. yeah, like a little bit of toxicity is good, but like you should not be freaking putting down all your friends and then 2 days later tweeting, let's normalize being like, no. Why are we normalizing brushing our teeth twice a day? Taking a shower every day? Why are we normalizing things like that? Like, these are things that you should have been doing. And I know everybody has a different schedule, whatever, do your thing, but you should not be normalizing such like things like personal hygiene in 2021. I mean, in 2022. Like, why? That's some things that you should have been doing, and it's embarrassing for you now because why are you telling the rest of us to normalize it when we've already been doing it? Like, for what? Anyways, number 3 is the talking stage. And the reason I added this to the list is because I was going through my FYP and then I seen this girl, like, you know, like those like stats that you put, like age, number, talking, relationships, status, snap score, like those shit, like the thing that we used to do in elementary. Like, I seen her and then she put talking stage for relationship status. And then it was funny because I hadn't seen her original video, but I seen her like duetting her video, and it was like maybe 6 months later, and it said talking stage. The original video said talking stage like 3 months. 6 months later, it still says talking stage. At that point, I wanted to comment, but she seemed like such a sweet person, and I personally didn't know her, so who am I to go be under people's comments? But I was just like, girl, how are you in a talking stage for a year? Mind you, when she made the video, because you can see the duet. I don't know, that's messy. Should I put the video in there? I don't know. But basically, you can see in the original video, it said relationship status, talking stage 3 months. I'm like, cool, whatever, do your thing. Why is it December, you're doing an update, and it says talking stage 9 months? Why are you, that's not, at that point, that's not a talking stage. He is using you for a relationship without giving you a relationship. At that point, you people are dating, and you're, like, it's embarrassing. Like, and men who do that, boys who do that, that's not cute. Like, if you don't want to wife the person or cuff the person, just be like straight up, like, listen, like, I'm not looking for a relationship, but I'm looking to do XYZ and like whatever. You know what I'm saying? Don't be like, oh, I'm in a talking stage. It does not take that long to get to know a person. Like, you should know, okay, I want to date this person within a month. I'll say first 3 months at that. But 9 months, that's not a talking stage. Y'all are dating or you're just a side chick. Like, that's not, I don't know. Leave that in 2021. That especially, do not bring talking stages into 2022. Please don't do that. Number 5 is cheating. How the hell are you at this age cheating on people? Personally, I've never been cheated on because I don't really do relationships, but if you're in a relationship with someone and you feel like the vibe isn't there anymore, or that person has hurt you, and that's another thing too, like men who think of like, and I feel like females do this too, like none of my friends do, but I feel like females out there do this too, where it's like you cheat on a person because you think that they're cheating on you. Like, that is the dumbest thing ever. And then once you find out the other person isn't cheating on you, you're trying to like rekindle the relationship. Like, nah, like you need to stay where you sat. Like, I'm not trying to rekindle anything with you because you should have been loyal from the jump. Like, you should not be cheating on anyone in 2022. If you feel like the vibe isn't there, communicate. I feel like if you don't understand that concept of communication, you should not be in a relationship, period. Regardless of your age. Because at that point, you're still in that like childish mindset. Like, it's not a thing that you should be doing. Why are you doing it?
Are you not ashamed of yourself?
Okay, the 6th thing is, honestly, it should not be controversial anymore. Regardless of your relationship, your religion, like your morals, whatever you believe in, regardless of that, this topic that I'm about to talk about should not be controversial. Being homophobic should have been left in the dinosaur age, long time ago. But since some of y'all are slow and some of y'all have a hard time with things, I'm gonna tell y'all again, leave that shit in 2021. Do not bring homophobia into 2022. I'm personally a Christian, and we all know what the Bible says, whatever, but who am I to say you can't do this and you can't do that? And even if I don't agree with what Sam and Bob are doing, that is not my business. That is not your business. And why do you feel the need to go out of your way to go hate on somebody just for the way they do their, like, you know what I'm saying? The way they live their life. Like, that's not your business. If you're so quote unquote disgusted by it, just katawani, close your eyes, yeah? Close them and just keep it pushing. Like, don't, if you see it on your For You page, not interested. If you see someone on your feed, unfollow. If you know someone in person, hi, bye. Respect their space. Do not go out of your way to make comments and say certain things. It's like, It's not cute. Like, that's embarrassing. At this point, why are you doing that? At this point, do you have something that you need to tell us? Like, I feel like people who are of that mindset are always projecting something that they just aren't comfortable within themselves to speak about. So let's really have that conversation. The next thing I want to talk about is BBLs. Y'all, I promise, please do not come for me, but I'm telling you guys, the BBL culture needs to be left in 2021. Okay, and let me expand on that. If you want to get a BBL, go get a BBL. I have no hate to people who get BBLs. Trust me, I've even thought about it. I'm like, but why do we feel the need to bash other people who do not have said bodies? Why? Like, y'all, the BBL culture has become so prominent in our society that when we see people who have quote unquote the natural BBL body type, who are just literally, that's how they're built, we always try to say, oh, it's fake. Like, nah, it's not. Like, that's really how I'm built. But at the same time, that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, why are we always bashing females who have natural bodies or who just don't want to get a BBL, or even females who do have BBLs? I feel like if someone got their body done, BBL, like rhinoplasty, lip fillers, whatever the hell they're doing with their body, it's not your business. It's not your business. Like, why are you constantly, I don't know, that's another thing. We need to mind our business in 2022.
Your business, that's all. Mind your business.
Business. Please, I'm begging y'all. Because there's no way you have all this shit to deal with in your life and you're over here looking at Christine and Barbara. Like, no. Like, worry about yourself. Please, worry about yourself. And, you know me, cry. Sometimes I be nosy, but like, I'm not going out of my way to put people down based on their bodies and based on what they're doing in their life. Like, that has nothing to do with me. And it has nothing to do with you. So, cut it out. The next thing is your ex. Did you hear well? I know some people are people are getting hot. If you're getting hot, just remove some clothing. Just sit down calmly. Leave your ex in 2021. Why is he or she still lingering in your life? I'm not saying you can't be friends with your ex, but we all know that the ex that you're constantly going back to is not the kind of ex that you should be having friendships with. I beg, leave your ex in 2021 because they are blocking your blessings. Like, I'm telling you guys, like, if you're, and this goes for like just other relationships as well. Like, if there's a friendship or someone that you know is just toxic for you, and you know this, you guys have established this together, and you're constantly bringing them into your life. Like, why? At this point, you're doing it to yourself. And people are the same ones. Who go and Snapchat and post, oh, this and that, my ex. This is like, stop. We don't want to see it on my Snap anymore. I will be unadding anybody who does shit like that. Stop it. We do not want to see, oh, fuck my ex, this, like, stop. We all know, at this point, we know when you make those posts, we know who it's towards, and I bet you they know it's towards them too, and you're just feeding into their narrative. You're making them happy because they know you're still thinking about them. Do better for yourself. Why are you still on your ex? Like, girl, there's plenty of fish in the sea. Like, everybody says that, but the for real is. And if you're like still on your ex, you should not be in a relationship with another person. That is another thing. You should, like, I seen another post on Snap that was like, is it wrong for your current boyfriend or girlfriend to be talking to your ex like on a daily basis? Hell no. I feel like if it's, you know what I'm saying, like, there's certain relationships where like they can just be friends, and you know that, like, 100%, there's no secrets, there's nothing like that, there's no chakra, like, you know, everything's plain field, like, straight, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you know everything is clear, then it's like, cool. But you should not be talking to your ex more than you're talking to your current significant other, and you should not be doing way more things with your ex than you are with your current significant other. And if you're still stuck on your ex, girl, boy, take time, sit down, reflect on that, and get over them before you like venture onto other relationships, because that shit will block your blessings. And it's embarrassing. Like, I know I've been saying it's embarrassing all throughout this video, but for real, like, what are you doing? Why are you still thinking about your ex from 2017? Is that no grade 8s? Why are you still, like, no, drop him, her, whatever, leave it in the past, please. And I really thought y'all was finna stress about that. No. Leave the freaking star signs Capricorn, Aries, Gemini, all of that, leave it in 2021, please. Please, I'm begging y'all, leave in 2021, okay? I'm not saying you can't, express yourself and you can't speak about it or whatever, but I hate, the thing that cheeses me the most is, fam, I'll be going through a TikTok or like somebody's comment section on IG or whatever, and all I see is, oh, it's the Capricorn in you. What the hell does that mean? Is this I'm a Sag, I'm so that's how we are, Sagittarius or whatever the fuck you say. I don't even know how to say it, but like, why? Like, my rising moon and sun, like, I'm gonna be honest, I know like some of the names now because of like, it's always around me, but like, that shit is just, y'all need to stop with it, bro. Why do you guys blame everything in your life on a stupid star sign that, like, it's never that deep? Like, fam, you'll meet someone and then they'll be like, what's your sign? Oh, I'm like a Cancer. I don't know. I'm not a Cancer, but they'll be like, I'm a Cancer. And then they'll be like, oh, I can't fuck with you. Huh? Like, okay, good. Like, I'm like, honestly, if people like that, I pray to God, whenever I meet them, they ask me such questions, so I know to just stay away. Because y'all be doing too much. It's cool, whatever. If that's your thing, then that's your thing. Like, do you. Like, if you're interested in astrology, cool. But do not make your entire life about astrology. Because at that point, it's like, what are you really doing? What are you really doing with yourself? Why are you constantly basing everything on that? Like, though, people like that are hella boring. Please, stop it. Oh, my freaking knee is ashy as fuck. So y'all don't come for me. But another thing that we need to leave in 2021 is freaking unnecessary banter. Another thing that we need to leave in 2021 is celebrity worship. Okay, y'all. My foot is cramping, so I'm like trying not to put it down, but okay. But yeah, celebrity worship, like, I don't want to get into like the religious aspect because personally, like I said, I'm a Christian, but whatever. Like, you don't gotta be religious to not engage in celebrity worship, because I'm telling you right now, your whole life is based on Kim Kardashian and fucking Beyonce. I literally love them too, but I do not spend every hour of my life focusing on them. Like, learn to live your own life. And that's the thing with, like, I think my generation is that we idolize every little thing so quickly as well, and then it's like that's all we can do afterwards. And it's like, why? Like, that's not cute. Like, do you really think Rihanna's waking up in the morning thinking, I wonder what Beatrice is doing right now? Like, girl, she don't know you and she don't give a fuck. Like, I know they love their fans, etc., but like, I'm telling you, half of the things y'all be doing in the name of these celebrities, y'all need to cut out, for real. Like, why? Like, no. And the last but not least, is COVID. Sa COVID we won't. It doesn't want to go. And I'm like, fam, you've terrorized Pacho, go. It's just here, and it's like, it's stuck. And it's like, I don't understand, like, our government, I'm not even trying to get political, but the government just be doing anything at this point. We've seen it from all the memes to the TikToks to the official posts to all of it. We're tired of it. Like, we've got, first you said get vaccinated, we've gotten vaccinated, now booster shot, we've done it. From 14 days to 5 to 10 days to 5 days, like, all of it, we're so over it. Like, at this point, COVID is overrated. Like, please, Miss Girl, Delta, Omari Khan, sit your ass down. We trying to live our lives. You feel me? Like, we trying to live our lives, and you just here always trying to kill the vibe. Like, for what? And people that was throwing parties, people that was throwing parties when people like us had to suffer. Sorry, I ran out of storage. But okay, so my phone died. But I was just saying, like, there were a lot of people who couldn't do certain things because other people decided to throw raves and parties, etc. Woodbine, and that affected everybody else. And a lot of people are getting sick, and it's like, y'all did not give a flying about, you know what I'm saying, like, infecting other people. And it's like, that's lame. But anyways, the video has come to an end. I've talked and talked and talked and talked. If you people don't want to listen, fine. Bring all of that baggage to 2022. Next year you'll be saying, this was the worst year of my life. I wish I didn't do this. I wish I didn't do that. And I'm gonna be like, I told you so. Like, come back to this video next year. If you're still doing this shit, just know I told you so. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, okay, y'all? Share this video with your mom, your dad, your auntie, your stepdaddy, even the aunties at church that be talking and talking and talking. Share with them. Everybody share it, okay? For watching. Don't forget to be sending this to all of the group chats, you know what I'm saying, so people can come see my face. Thank you. But yeah, it's free, so people just do it. It's free. Why are you not doing it if it's free? It's free, so subscribe. Bye.
Can't fuck with your man, them. Me a problem, you know. Me a problem, you know.
Charlie.